Hello everyone, Amethyst Gypsy here today for a reading. I hope you enjoy this reading. It's going to be a little longer than usual because I feel there's an important message to be released today to somebody, or maybe several of you who need to hear this message. Is something that's been tugging at me, and in order to get the message across, I need to do it in this way. So I'm going to begin by pulling 6 of these, and I'll tell you what their positions mean. Okay? And I have 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks out here. Again, the reading's going to be a little longer than usual. There's a reason for that, but we'll get to it when we get there. So, love and light, namaste. Let's begin. These have been pre-shuffled and cleansed, so just want you to know that. I am going to pull 6 cards from the deck, and I hope you resonate with this, and I hope most importantly that the message brings you clarity and guiding you in whatever this is that you need to know today. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's flip the first one. Hold on, let me move these out of the way. I have these because I was cleaning them and getting them ready, so I have a few decks laid out. The first one is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is usually an indication of some sort of battle. This could be with someone else, but it can also be with yourself, right? So let's see what that is. It could also be a spiritual battle, right? And usually that's when it's yourself, when you have something's been sent your way and you're kind of in this chaotic mentality. Wow. So the second card is the Lovers. The third card is the Ace of Cups. Wow. The fourth card is Strength. I hope the glare is not too much. Let me move the lamp a little bit. Is that better? No. Maybe. Sometimes when I move it this way, it's much better. Let's see. Yep, that's better. Okay. So, Strength. And before I flip these, let me just tell you what these are. This one is you. This is your dreams. This is what you believe. This is what you know. This is what you feel. And this is what you think. Oh, wow. Okay. So 5 was the Moon. And 7 was the 2 of Swords. Oops, sorry. All right. So in the You card, this is you. Or this is usually the person that this message is about, right? The You card, unless you're a cross watcher, then this is about a Pisces that you know. The person, has like going through a battle, and the battle could be with another party or with oneself internally, mentally, right? Then your dreams, your dreams, your desire, it's to have a love in your life, because the Two of Cups is equal giving, is love. So your desire, your dreams, is to have love. What you believe that you are worthy of love and abundance. You believe that. And that's good. You should. You should. You should. What you know is that you are strong. You're a very strong person. You've been through a lot. And still, you managed. Even when you thought things are terrible. What you feel, again, as a Pisces, you're very intuitive. So what you feel, here's the moon. The moon tells me that your intuition tells you there's more to something. We're going to get to the bottom of it once I do the full reading. But what you feel is there's something hidden from you. There's something that you don't yet know, but it's going to happen. But you don't know what it is. But you have that itch that there's something that you don't know. Okay? And the Two of Swords, it's having to make a difficult choice, a decision that you're undecided about. It's kind of being still because you're not certain of what to do next. I want to read the actual cards. These are new, by the way. Unbridled ambition with all cause sneakiness. So, according to this card, this is someone who's ambitious and sneaky. But I see this as a battle. And to me, it's an internal battle. It's in your head. I'm getting the feeling that you, and this one ties in because you're undecided. This one reads unity, partnership, connection. This one reads new feelings, spirituality, intuition. This one reads courage, inner strength, and conviction. This one reads unconscious, clarity, and intuition. This one reads difficult choices, indecision, and stalemates. So, again, my take on this is this is you, an internal battle with a decision that you need to make. You dream of love. You believe that you're worth it. You believe that you're worthy of all that love. You know that you are very strong. That means you've been through some difficult things. You feel there's something off. There's something unknown. There's your intuition as a Pisces. It's telling you everything. This is so beautiful. It's like a fish, but it also has the crab's legs combined, swimming out of the water and around a moon. Again, this is Pisces Cancer, that's why. And you are really unsure about what to decide. Okay. So now that I've pulled these cards for you, I'm going to put 3 oracle decks. And then I'm going to pull tarot cards for each 3 to clarify. And then I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread because we need to get to the bottom of this. So I need you to pay close attention to what this message is about. Maybe even write it down. Take a notebook and write it down. Ooh, because there are 2 here. I said 3. Here's 1. Here's 2. And we need a 3rd one. Because if this isn't resonating with you right now, and it hasn't already happened, then it's going to happen in the future. And if you write it down, when this does present itself, you will have guidance by looking back or reading back this reading, such that you're able to navigate through whatever that challenge is. One more, Spirit. Thank you. One more. There we go. Wow. The first one is the dripping moon. Now we're going to pull some tarot cards to clarify this. The dripping moon, I get the feeling that this is in regards to secret tears that happen at night. There's someone who cries, but no one knows. And it fell just below the battle and the lovers. With the Ace of Cups and Strength, we got Dream Weaver. The Dream Weaver, it's in connection to this card here, because you dream of this. You dream of having that abundance of love. And if you look at this card here, oh my God, I said this yesterday. I did a reading, and if you watched it, you know, and if you haven't, you may. But looking at this card just now, I said something. I read it. There was a reading that had to do with love, and I said I feel like it's a Leo. I did this in my Spanish and in my English reading, so that's enough coincidence. Now today, this dream that you're weaving together, if you notice this card, right, with the Strength, there's a Leo, and there's this halo that's like a Leo above the person, right? And I said it had to do with a Leo yesterday in those two readings. But additionally, there's a wedding dress. See that? So it's weaving together a dream. It's manifesting internally in your thoughts, right? In your head. This outcome, that there's something that you dream of here, right? The third card is the Alchemist. The Alchemist is much like the Magician, right? You unite forces together, and you alchemize what it is that you desire, and you make things happen. And it may not be, you don't know what that is yet, and it will require for you to move forward with a decision that you're not sure about, but it will come together because you're weaving it together. You see this? So now I am going to pull 3 cards for this one, 3 cards for this one, and 3 cards for this one to clarify each of them, okay? So I'm going to move these up a little bit so that I have room when I place these at the bottom. I want you to know that it's ideal that you write this down if you want to, because once I pull these, I'm going to remove these off the table to follow with the Celtic spread and then pull a final oracle card. Okay, let's see. For the dripping moon. I was reading dream here. The dripping moon. Oh, okay. 3 we got. 3 we got. Oh my God. Okay, I said something about dripping moon, about tears. And yes, you feel out in the cold. You feel out. Someone made you feel that way. You feel out in the cold. There's 6 of Swords. Someone has moved on. possibly with someone else. See the lady there with the man? So someone has moved on, possibly with someone else. And the Four of Swords, you have been resting, laying down, not really sharing much with anybody, in your own space. And this is what you have this internal battle about, whether or not you will accept love back in your life. But you need to know that you, and you do believe that you're worthy of all this love. So now let's pull 3 cards to clarify the Dream Weaver. This is about something you desire. Oh, these two. The Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. See? I knew it. Seven of Pentacles is somebody thinking back about what they had. This is like reminiscing. Right? You're dreaming of that love. That's something you had. Now we see here the Chariot. The Chariot's Cancer energy again. And so it could be a Leo or a Cancer here. But the Chariot, it's fast-moving energy. So there is love that's coming after the Nine of Swords. After what this is, which is that horrible phase in your life. If you're not currently going through it, you did already, or you will, depending on where this reading is at in your life. That horrible heartbreak that kept you up at night with insomnia, that you couldn't sleep. All you did was think about stuff and stress. Because you were reminiscing during the day, and at night you were just up even with nightmares as a result of whatever this conflict that's in your head was, right? And now with the Alchemy. So let's see what's going to be unfolding here. And with this, the Celtic spread, I will be, wow, you can't make this shit up. I'll tell you in a minute. We got 4 cards, but because I really, 5, really. I really needed 3, but look at where it fell out right. Anyway, let's do this the way it fell out. These fell out first. It says working hard. See, you are the alchemist. You're working hard towards this dream, right? And I mean working intuitively, telepathically, with your spirits. It has to do with love, because this is a love offer, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a new love offer. It's new because this is innocence. So that means it's new. It's not somebody from the past. It's new because that was a deception. That was heartbreak. So you're manifesting new love, but you're still in your head like, I don't know if I want to be in a new relationship. But look at this. You can't make this up. Oh my God, I can't. So you want something official. You want an official commitment. You have the Hierophant. Even after all the pain, which is the Three of Swords, even after all this pain, you will be manifesting marriage. This is the Four of Wands. It's usually the card of marriage, the card of a wedding celebration. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You guys, this is really pretty message. I don't know who this is for, but it's really pretty. Now, to finalize the reading, I'm going to do a second clarifying reading. For those of you who aren't sure, I'm going to do a Celtic spread. And I'll explain that in a minute. And those of you who know, but it's 4 cards. Is 6 cards and then 4 cards this way, a total of 10, and I'll explain that. I never do these readings this long. Maybe my first video I did, but I am today. So I was called to do this way today, so I needed to. So we know that there is a decision of whatever this troubling thing in your mind is as a result of what you went through. And it's pretty much surrounding love. Like I said, these cards have been cleaned. Oh, and by the way, these are new. They're so cool. These are very different. They're very cute. They are called Sweet Twilight. All right, so let's see. The first card that I am going to put down is what is affecting you or influence you. What is affecting you or influence you? What is having that effect on you or influence you? So whether it's negative or positive, it's, ooh, wow, we got two. Okay. And because this one's facing up, even though this one fell first, I'm drawn to pull this one. So I will. So what's affecting you? Right, confirmation. If you remember, when I did the reading just a minute ago, we had somebody walking away. This is the Eight of Cups. This is telling me that this is what's affecting you. That you're affected by the previous experience of that heartbreak. This, when someone left you. Let me just plug this in so we can get it brighter. Sorry about that. So this is what's affecting you. That someone walked away and left you emotionally disappointed, discouraged, feeling, trying to juggle in your head, you know, feeling like, am I worthy of this? Am I not? Why did this happen? And then what crosses you is the Seven of Pentacles. So what crosses you is basically the constant, we had the Seven of Pentacles over here, it's the constant reminder, that reminiscing, that constant reminder of that old situation. So know that for as long as you keep thinking about that pain, it's affecting you in a negative way. This crosses you. Okay? So it's what's the obstacle in this case. If it were, it could have been something favorable, but in this case, which makes sense because you have to make a difficult decision, and we saw that in that previous spread, this is what's a challenge because it's crossing you. It's what's, you know, it's in your head, that experience, and you're constantly thinking about it. Okay? Now the next card is what your aim is. What your aim is. What is it that you desire? Where would you want to be? What do you want? What would you want to get? What is your aim? What is that desire? For Pisces, thank you, Spirit. Sorry, this keeps, I got a few, I just gotta change it. Ooh, again, we got two. Oh no, we got three, and I'm gonna take them. And I'm gonna take them in the order, this one first, because if I flip them, right? So this is going to be what you're aiming for. Okay, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is fast moving energy. And by the way, this is in several different languages. Here we have English and Spanish, Wands or bastos, French. There's quite a few languages on here, 6 total. But the Eight of Wands means fast moving, something to happen fast. So perhaps that desire that you have, that aim, is that this feeling that you feel in your heart, it's over, and that you're like in a new chapter in your life where you're receiving love from that new person. Remember, we had this desire of a new love coming in. So you want this feeling and this mental space to hurry up and get past you already. The following card is the foundation or the basis of the matter, right? And we have the Four of Swords. We had the Four of Swords in that previous reading, remember? It's that resting. It's that resting. And from the way this one looks, the way she's just like thrown there on a branch or something, you want to come out of this depression. You have been depressed from this disappointment and this heartbreak. And this is what the basis is. You want to forget that experience. Imagine it never happened. Never think about it again. Don't feel this pain. Pretend it didn't even occur, and just move along. You want to come out of this depressive state. And you're coming, something's telling me to tell you this. You're here watching tarot readings to be guided because you are ready to move along. You have come to a point in your life where you're ready to move past this pain and into something new. And this is what you're watching this for confirmation. There's a few of you that's what it is. Okay, this is the 5th card. This card is your past, the cause of this feeling. We have the Queen of Swords. But look at her face, right? You see, she looks kind of angry and mean and not kind, harsh, maybe harsh with the words, selfish, I don't know. This card is giving me, and again, it's a female, but that's his feminine energy. It could be a man or a woman. Basically a bitch-ass person. So this is the cause of it. You dealt with a straight-up jerk. Like a person who's nasty, mean, a narcissist, somebody who did not see you, did not value your presence, did not acknowledge what a gift you were to them. But that's their loss. Remember that. Okay, the next card is your near future. What is going to happen in the near future? What will happen in the near future, in the next 3 weeks, if this hasn't already happened? Wow, so we got 2. And I'm going to flip the bottom one, because if I flip it, this is the... Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to tell you what that means. This is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is telling me that even if someone new were to come along in the next 3 weeks, you're not ready, because you're holding on tight to your feelings and emotions. You have this wall where you're like, no, love, no, relationships, no. This is where you're at right now. So in the next 3 weeks, if someone were to approach you with a love offer or kind of invite you on a date or flirt with you, you're going to be kind of, standoffish. And rightfully, you're just protecting yourself. You're just protecting, you're shielding yourself. Okay, this next card is you, or the thing. So you, or the one thing that revolves this for each of you, because again, this is a collective reading, and so it's difficult because there are a lot of you watching, so I have to make it as general as possible. If I was reading somebody, you know, just one person, I can pick up their energy, and the reading would be a little bit more precise again. But this is generating, so this may or may not resonate with you, but I think it does resonate with many, because there's a reason why I did this reading so long today. It was like I was drawn to it. Something was telling me to do it, so I did. Anyway, so let's go. This is the you, or the thing. So this is the you card. We have the Four of Cups. What that is, the Four of Cups, right? Can you see it? This means you're bored. And what I mean by bored is, even though you're standoffish and you're not really accepting anything new at the moment in the next 3 weeks, it doesn't mean that you won't in the future, because you do find yourself feeling bored. Like you kind of desire that interaction with, you know, humankind in terms of a partnership. So you are kind of bored, you know, you're just like, ugh, you know, somebody offers you that one cup and you're like, you know, because you're just like, blah, right? That's how you are feeling right now. This next card, we have 3 more cards to go, and then I'll do the final oracle card with a message. But this next card is your environment. So what's around your environment right now that may empower you or hinder you? What is your environment like right now? Oh, wow, we got 2. So the one on top is the Tower. And the next card, I'm just gonna, well, this is the 8th card, and this is the 9th card. Hold on, because they both fell out, but I was instructed on what to do, so let's do it. Your environment. Your environment is the Tower. The Tower tells me, oh wow, and the light just kind of like, I don't know if you noticed, it like it got bright, something happened. Well, the Tower, whoa, it did it again. So you see? Okay. The Tower is like chaos. It's chaos around everything, whether it's work, it's your family, it's your neighborhood. But if you notice, you're off away from everyone, like kind of keep staying to yourself. In this particular deck, it's the illustration's different. It shows me that you are kind of like, maybe you have a dog or a cat or a pet, and you just chill with your pet. You're not really interested in, even if it's a goldfish in the tank, I don't know, you're just kind of staying away from all the activity and the chaos. That is your environment. The 9th card is your hopes or your fears. And this is the 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups is happy celebration, you know, a celebration of some sort, a happy moment, right? A joyful moment. And so for me, it looks like this is what you hope for. You hope to be in that kind of atmosphere. You hope to be in like a, you know, the 3 of Cups celebration spirit. And this is I'm gonna pull the last card, and it's the probable outcome. Again, this is guidance to guide you on what or what not to do. Okay, so Oh, wow. There it is. Oh, we got two. And that's going to be, so there's two outcomes here. There's a lot of you. There are two outcomes here. This is the probable outcome, right? The first outcome, wow, is the Sun. The Sun is like the happiest card on the deck. It's like, oh wow. You see how the light flickered again? You guys, that's confirmation that for most of you, this is the Sun card. The Sun card is basically all the best things that could potentially happen, from sunlight, gathering of people, you know, your mate coming along, flowers. This is all about happiness, joy, spectacular moments in your life. Your outcome is gonna be an amazing one. And then this is the second potential outcome for some. And this, oh wow, you can't make this up. And the other outcome for some is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords clarifies something for me right now. Oh wow, you see that lamp is starting to do that. The Ten of Swords is betrayal, pain, feeling completely destroyed. And I'm going to tell you why there's these two outcomes. This is your outcome. The Sun is your outcome. If you open the doors in your heart to someone new. Now listen to me clearly. This is your outcome if you allow that person from your past, the person that left you, the one that you think about, if you let that person back into your life, you're going to go through it again. I know there was a reason why I needed to do this reading today. I don't know if you can see other cards, so I'm just going to move these over and then kind of just put this here. So please know that I strongly believe like 80% of you will move on with someone new. But that other 20 who's even considering that other person who is a complete jerkosaurus, and give them a chance, you're only going to go through that again. So you need to learn a lesson if you take them back. It's going through it again. So I am going to pull a final oracle card as a message that's gonna resonate with one of you, maybe two, maybe everyone, I don't know. But let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for such an amazing, clear reading. This reading was meant for many people who are going through this situation right now. And Pisces, some of you know what I'm talking about. If you're considering someone who has hurt you, who has been abusive, who has not done things right by you, who has repeatedly hurt you. Oh, wow. A few of them fell, so I'm going to take them all. Because these are messages. I got 3. And these are messages. Look at this. Your advice is, for those of you who are considering taking your person back, is advice to release, let go, move on, and walk away. What other advice do we have here? To let go of this resistance, because we're talking here about someone who's kind of closed off about to get someone from new in the future. It says resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. So there's someone who admires you, who is interested in you, but you're suppressing your emotions, you're timid, you're resisting a new relationship. And it's telling you not to do that. Not to do that. And then look at the final card. I'm going to tell you why. This final card ties these two together. If you resist, and if you don't release, either way, you will feel stress, turbulence, tensions, and arguments. Arguments with yourself or arguments with the other party. So it's very clear. If you know that that person has caused you pain, release them. Don't take them back. If you want happiness and you desire this, don't resist the new person. Don't hold back. Don't do it. You know that you hope for celebration and unity. Let that be with that new person. Unless and there's maybe 2% out there who the person from the past wasn't so bad, but use discernment, because Pisces, you are very discerning. But I strongly believe that for most of you, like I said, 80% of you should not and should go with the new. That other 20% who's considering that, please don't. Please don't. Just move along and you will find sunshine. Leave the continuous disappointments and heartbreak behind you, please. Well, I hope you liked this reading. I hope it resonated with you, and that it did help you, because I needed to read this, make this reading tonight. I was receiving well. You heard that? I have a bottle of water here, and it just made that popping sound. It's like confirmation as I was saying that. Confirmation. You needed to hear this. You needed to hear this. I hope and pray that you know that you are worthy of all the love in the world, and that there's somebody, you have an admirer, that card said it, that you know that there's somebody out there for you who's going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, and come out of that mental chaos that's only hurting you more. And don't close off. I'm not saying to trust anybody. Be discerning, but don't close off, because there's love out there for everybody. Love and light. Namaste.